What is up, it's your boy A here, also known as Toon Link Main, and today on Aircast we're talking about the NCAA tournament for March Madness. Sorry, I was a little bit late, but I had to set things up. I always have to set things up, by the way, people. Okay, so basically what I'm actually doing is talk about the Selection Sunday. I forgot to notice we're live. I was actually setting up a lot of things. A lot of things are gonna be setting up. Okay, I'm actually setting a bunch of stuff out. You know. Okay, I think Selection Sunday's here. Okay, so I think Selection Sunday's here, ladies and gentlemen. It's here. Okay, so Selection Sunday's here, and they're actually gonna be talking about this. Okay, so now here comes the show. It is now here. I had to set things up a little bit, and while setting things up a little bit, okay, so what's actually going on is just, we're right here in the business. Okay, so basically they're trying to announce which school is going to what's-my-card, right? Is going to be in the tournament. We can see Duke in it again, as always, because And Duke is going to be the number 1 seed in the East region. And they are 32-2 all season long. And that's a shocker. And they are playing Siena, the 16th seed, finishing 23-11. And they'll be playing in Greensville, South Carolina. Ohio State, which is going to be the 8th seed in the East region. And who they're going to be facing at number 9. And they are playing TCU in Greensville. So those 2 games are going to be on Thursday. Then St. John, which is going to be the 5th seed in the East. And look at St. John's. They are the champion of the Big East. And they will play... Who the hell is the 12th seed? And look at them. They're actually celebrating. And they will go to San Diego against Northern Iowa, which is the 12th seed. and they are the champion of whatever the fuck that is. Whatever the fuck that conference is. So Northern Iowa will have to play what's it called? Okay, so number 4, Kansas, and they will play Cal Baptist, which is the number 13. And we go down to the other side. So Louisville, which is going to be the number 6 seed in the East, and they will play whoever's the 11th, and they will play South Florida. And at number 3, Michigan State, the 3 seed in the East. And they will be playing in Buffalo against, come on, North Dakota State, which is number 14. And they won their tournament in the Big Skies. And now they are clapping so they can play against Michigan State in Buffalo on Thursday. Then on a Friday, number 7, UCLA, will be playing in Philly against UCF, the number 10 seed, and they are locked in, so that could be an upset right there against for UCF. And they are the Big 12 champs? Think they're the Big 12 champs? I don't know. Number 2 on Friday will be UConn. UConn again. UConn. They're the number 2 seed. 29-5. And who they're taking? The number 15 in the East region. They're taking on Furman. Okay, they're taking on Furman. Not bad. Well, not bad at all. There are gonna be some upsets in this region, but I don't know who's gonna get them. I think the upsets in this region could be UCF. So all this is the whole East region, by the way, chat. That is the entire East region that is mentioned around here. I mean, out of all the East region, I think that UCF might gonna pull an upset against UCLA. The 10th seed from the Big 12. Definitely gonna pull an upset. They're all doing the predictions on the East region. Up next is definitely gonna be this side of the bracket, which is gonna be the South region. Or whatever the fuck the next region is. Up, you're seeing all the other schools. They are just waiting and waiting and waiting so they could get their name called. Okay, so right now we got the East region done. Now we're on commercial break. We got the East region. Up next is gonna be the could be the South. I don't know. Could be the South or the Midwest. Can't be the West yet. No, I don't think. Oh shit! I forgot. I forgot to notice. I was charging my phone. Now we could just do it better off. When I think it's gonna be the South. So we got the East done. We just need to do the South. Then we're gonna do the I gotta check my others. Oh, okay. What's McCall? It's the bottom of the seventh between the Angels and the Rockies. They are leading 5-4. Then my Dodgers, we score a run, leading the Rangers 5-3. I know it's spring training. And the Cleveland Guardians scored, leading the A's 8-6 in the bottom of the sixth. Then the Mariners lead the Reds. It's the end of the sixth. 6-2. Actually reading off some other stuff. We're commercial breaks though, so. We're on commercial break, so I think we're done with commercials. Okay, we are back at this one. We are done with the East regions, and we see a lot of that. Arizona, what region they're going to be in. And they are going to be... Oh, they're going to be the number one in the West region. So we're going to the West region. So Arizona is number one in the West. 32-2. Who are they going to be facing? They are facing Long Island in San Diego, which is the number 16 seed. I forgot it, they don't lose. And Villanova, which is the number 8 seed in the West. And they are going to be taking in San Diego, Utah State. I think this is the Mountain West champs. And they are playing Villanova. And number 5, who's going to be playing on Thursday at Portland. And it's going to be Wisconsin. And who are they going to be taking at number 12? And it's going to be High Point from High Point, North Carolina. And they won their conference. So Wisconsin versus High Point at Portland. Then number 4 in the West. And they are going to be, and it's going to be Arkansas. And they're going to be playing against in Portland. Number 13, Hawaii. Then number 6, who's going to be playing on Portland on Thursday? BYU. And they are the current champs in the Big 12. Oh, we actually see them in the locker room. Thought they were the big champs. think there's a big chance in the Big 12. And number 11 is between Texas and NC State. Those two will be playing each other in the first four. Then number 3 coming up on Thursday for Portland, Gonzaga. Again. They always show up every single year. And they'll be playing against Kennesaw State, which is number 14. And now number 7, Friday in St. Louis, it will be Miami. The U will be playing Missouri in St. Louis. This actually makes sense. Missouri is good. Yeah. This place is going to be filled with all the Missouri fans because it's in Missouri. Number 2 on Friday at St. Louis will be Purdue. And Purdue, which is the Big Ten champ, against Michigan. And they are happy that they're going to be playing against Queens. From Queens, New York. And look at that. The Royals have made it into the tournament. So that's basically all for the West regions. You actually see all of this for the brackets. Now they're gonna do some dumb predictions about this with their matchups. After doing the they're doing their whatchamacallit. They're doing the thing. So now whatchamacallit, yeah. Okay, so they're actually doing some previews. Okay, so I gotta look at some others. I do think that Miami should be better than that. I know the bracket's gonna be there, but like, you know, it's not. I'm waiting until the full bracket is coming. I wait until the full bracket. Okay, so now we see all the other schools. They're all waiting. They're all waiting until they get their stuff called. Look at all these reactions of different schools. They're all reacting just in case of what's in the call. If all these schools get to be called in the tournament, that's going to be starting. Okay, so we're still waiting until, you know, all that. You see that? I gotta check on all the other stuff that's going on. So oh yeah, the Trailblazers are up ahead against the Sixers, 14-10 in the first quarter. And Yeah, up and coming games. Warriors and Knicks will be playing at 5. And we got Kirkwood Street. In a basketball. And a basketball commercial. Oh no, this is NCAA. I thought I was gonna say basketball. Oh my god, all the taxes. The turbo tax up, you know. I wonder if I have one. Sounds stupid, but it should be funny. Other than that, what's McCall? We're still waiting until, you know. We got the East region and we got the West region set up. Could be the South region could be next because they're doing like top left, the top two, the top side of the bracket. Now we're going to the bottom side of the bracket. So, what side of the bracket we're going on right now? We are on the top side. We are done with the top side. We are going to the bottom side of the bracket, which is going to be the South and the Midwest. I don't know how this works, but like, you know. Well, we're actually gonna be back on the brackets. Okay, we're actually back on the brackets. We're seeing a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of other schools that are gonna be qualified. We just gotta see which side of the bracket that we are definitely looking at. Okay, so now we're back from commercial break. It was back on commercial break, so we can actually look at so we got I think it was DePaul, Nebraska, Idaho, Miami, whatever this one is. Vandy's there, TSU, and some other shit. Okay, Michigan, the runner-up for the Big Ten championship. They are, let's see, number 1 in the Midwest region. So we're going to the bottom right corner of the bracket, and they are taking UMBC or Howard. UNBC or Howard that they're gonna be going against. That'll be Thursday in Buffalo. Then Thursday in Buffalo is Georgia, who is going again as the 8th seed, and they will be facing on St. Louis. And St. Louis is their A10 championship this year, so they get to play the Georgia Bulldogs in Buffalo. Oh god, that game's tied with the Trailblazers and Sixers? Damn. Texas Tech, the 5th seed, that's going to be playing on Friday at Tampa in the Midwest. Who won, I think this team, I don't know if they win the Big 12. Who won the Big 12? And they are playing Akron over there at Tampa. And this is on a Friday too. And number 4 on Friday at Tampa. And they will be playing Alabama, which is the 4th seed. And they will be playing, whatchamacallit? Whoever's the 13th seed in the Midwest. Bama is playing Hofstra, what the fuck is this school? Hofstra. Yep, this is definitely gonna be that one on Friday at Tampa for the Midwest region. So that side is done. So now we go to the bottom side of the Midwest. Number 6 would be Tennessee, and they will be facing Miami, Ohio, or SMU. And Miami, Ohio, actually in right now. Although they have an undefeated season. I don't know if they have an undefeated season this year. Can you go undefeated while winning at the tournament? I don't think so. So number 3 on Friday, which is in Philly. So both Tennessee and Miami, they're both Miami or SMU, they're going to be playing in Philly at Friday. So number 3 that's going to be playing in the Midwest in Philly will be Virginia, and they were the runner-up for the ACC, and they're playing Wright State, number 14, in Philly. Then on Friday in St. Louis, Kentucky, number 7 in the Midwest. And they'll be playing Santa Clara. That was number 10. And Santa Clara is actually celebrating. Look at the players. They are actually happy that they're actually in. They're celebrating. This is what joy is all about when you're in the tournament. They all celebrate. It celebrates in unison that they want to compete. And now number 2, Iowa State. They are going to be number 2 in the Midwest region. They're playing Friday at St. Louis. And they are going to be taking on Tennessee State, which is number 15. And Tennessee State won their conference. So that's basically the whole Midwest region. We are now going to be pivot towards the South region, which is going to be the last region of the day. Now we're probably that means I gotta do the whole bracket. I mean, after this, I gotta do the whole bracket so y'all can make fun of me with the bracket I picked. Regardless, I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap. I just don't give a crap. Okay, so basically, people, we are now gonna go to the South region soon. Fill out the bracket challenge. Well, we are not yet. I will do it after the reveal of it. We got Idaho, Nebraska. They are waiting until, they be called. Some other schools are going to be called. The South region is going to be there. We are in commercial break. Whenever it's gonna be called on what's it called? I mean the South region. The South region is gonna be here. It's just gonna be, that's the last region of the night or afternoon. Depend where the hell you are, or even in the morning. Depend what time zone you're in. We are all just waiting until what's it called. So this thing is gonna be over. Okay, I gotta fill up. I also gotta fill up that form for that flag football. What's it called? I'll do it after the stream. Okay, so now we are basically in the South region. We're still waiting on the South region to be called. It's just, you know. We got 3/4 of the bracket gonna be filled. Then we're waiting on the last one, which is going to be the South. And we are on commercial break, and yeah, I got CBS 3, which is Philadelphia. Even though I'm in Las Vegas, I think I'm using my older brother's account on YouTube TV. I'm watching on YouTube TV anyway, people. So don't worry. Well, I'm actually watching this. Okay, so the corporate. Okay, so now they are now going to be talking about the South region. This is going to be the final region that they're going to be doing on the selections. After that, I might have to do the bracket challenge. And we got one more region, Florida. They are going to be the #1 seed in the South. And they will be playing Friday in Tampa. They're the defending champ from last year. And they are going to be playing whoever is going to be in the 16th seed between Prairie View, A&M, and Lehigh. And #5 on Friday, Clemson, who's the #8 seed at Tampa. They will be playing between Clemson and Iowa. God forbid whenever I pick Clemson, they ended up losing. Whenever I pick. Okay, so Thursday at Oklahoma City, #5 in the South, Vanderbilt. And they are, yep, they are in. They are celebrating in their, I don't know, at their campus right now. Doesn't look like a locker room. And they will be playing McNeese State. Is Amir Aura Khan is in that building? Is he back over there? I think he's back over there. #4, Nebraska on Thursday at Oklahoma City. And they will be playing, okay, so we've seen this. Oh my God, the guy's doing the 6-7. And #13 in the South on Thursday at Oklahoma City. And they will be playing Troy, the Sun Belt champs. And now we gotta go straight to the other side of the South region. #6, North Carolina. As usual, UNC. They will be playing against who the hell is gonna be at #6 at 11? VCU at #11. And Thursday at Greensville, South Carolina. Then Thursday at Greensville, South Carolina, between #3 and 14 in the South. Okay, so we're actually waiting on this. Illinois will be #3 in the South. And they will be facing #14. Who is #14? UPenn, the Ivy League champs. At 18-11. They're #7. #7 on Thursday at OKC. And it will be St. Mary's from St. Mary's from California. And they will be playing Texas A&M. Then #2 and #15 on Thursday at Oklahoma City. They will definitely be between Houston. They are definitely in. And who's gonna be #15? Someone's gonna be #15. and they will be playing Idaho. The Idaho Vandals are be playing, you know. The Idaho Vandals are gonna be playing Houston. Not surprised, but you know. Okay, so that's all for the South region. It's just the fact that what's-my-god. Oh yeah, we gotta do the brackets. Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna do the brackets now? That's gonna be a thing. I mean, technically, that would definitely be a thing. You see my brackets? It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, and they're all disgusting because you know. Now I have to pull up with my own bracket challenge. Jeez, the bracket challenge I have to pull up. I have to pull up for that. Mm-hmm. So, okay, so by conference actually. We're actually doing by conference SEC with 10, Big 10 with 9, ACC with 8, Big 12 with 8, Big East by 8, and you know. Okay, so the last four in NC State, Texas, SMU, and Miami. First four out, Oklahoma, Auburn, San Diego State, and Indiana. I mean, the Hoosiers, they already won the national championship in football. And I already watched that game with Fernando Mendoza. And I mean, they already have a championship in football, so you can't be a two-sports school unless you're Michigan. But yeah, I didn't check how many conferences they got there. They were going too fast. Hold up. I really need to check. No, that was, no, what the? I need to check. I didn't, they were going too fast. Oh, that's the reveal. Jesus Christ, I hate you. Okay, so SEC with 10, Big 10 with 9, ACC with 8, Big 12 with 8, Big East with 3, West Coast Conference with 3, A10 with 2, MAC with 2. So conference with multiple bids. Mountain West have 1. Because last year there was a shitload of Mountain West teams. Last year we had like 14 teams in the SEC. And that was so fucking bad. 14 teams in the SEC last year was so fucking bad. That baffles a lot of people, including myself. So now I'm gonna be doing that stupid bracket challenge. So buckle up, people. We're gonna do the bracket challenge because I don't give a shit. I just watched the whole thing, and now we're doing the bracket challenge. I will have to go to the official NCAA website right now. Just gonna tuck that what's my code in? Okay, I gotta go to the official brackets. March Madness, D1 men's, no, well, my picks, men's bracket challenge. I think I have my account ready. play bracket. I will have to sign. I would definitely need to sign in real quick. Okay, it's loading slow. It's loading slow for me. It's just like, you know. Start picks early. Oh, I need to sign in real quick. Hold up. Ticket shop. Where the hell? I can't sign in. Oh. Account. Am I signed in? Hold up, I have to sign in my account. Actually, I am signed in. It's just like... Actually, I am signed in. I remember doing that college football one. I did my bracket on college football. Okay, so now I can actually go in. Okay, so... Hold up. I about to, you know, do this. No. What the fuck? I hate... I fucking hate OBS. I fucking hate OBS. Activate me doing this. Okay, so now here comes my official bracket challenge that I am going to do. And you know what I'm gonna be doing? And let's start up with the East, then we go to the South, then we go to the West, then the Midwest. I don't know why. So this one, between Duke and Siena, easy Duke. Then Ohio State versus TCU. I think TCU might have the edge right there. Then number 5 between St. John's and Northern Iowa. St. John's right here. And I think Kansas might gonna do that one. Louisville versus I think Louisville can take on South Florida. And could that one be happening? UCF, I already said UCF is definitely gonna put the upset on UCLA. And that's gonna be UConn. UConn is beating Furman. Florida easily taking the South. This one between Iowa and Clemson, I do have the edge on hold up. How does Clemson play? How the hell is Clemson gonna be played? Did they play well this year, or did they were like kinda eh? Who's in the top 25? Okay, so Clemson's not even in the top 25. Let's see Iowa in the Big Ten. Okay, Iowa is number 9 in the Big Ten. Then the ACC. Clemson's number 5. Clemson should get the edge against Iowa, or like I think. So yeah, Clemson should get the edge. Now don't lose to fucking Florida. Then Vandy versus McNeese. Now McNeese could be that one, and Nebraska would definitely be taking over Vandy. Then Nebraska is easily gonna beat Troy. VCU versus North Carolina, UNC easily. Illinois versus that one. Then St. Mary's, then Houston. No shot for both A&M and whatchamacallit, Idaho. Number 1, Arizona, definitely taking that over Long Island. Nova versus Utah State. My guess is gonna be Utah State. Wisconsin versus High Point, Wisconsin, then Arkansas would definitely beat Hawaii. BYU versus Texas or NC State, gotta go with BYU, just for the Mormons. Kennesaw State versus Gonzaga. Zaga. Miami versus Missouri, should be Miami. Then Purdue, easily gonna be Purdue. Then Duke versus Okay, so now we're gonna go straight to Oh yeah, the Midwest region. That's gonna be the last region. Michigan, easily Michigan. Then Georgia versus St. Louis. Definitely gonna have the edge on St. Louis. Texas Tech, easily gonna be Akron. And Alabama, Bama. Okay, so Tennessee versus Miami, Ohio, SMU. I'll definitely go with that. Sorry, Miami, Ohio, but Tennessee might have the edge. Virginia versus Wright State, Virginia. Then Kentucky versus Santa Clara, easily Kentucky. And Iowa State versus Tennessee State, Iowa State. So that's my picks in the first round. So now I'm gonna go to the picks in the second round. Duke versus TCU, gotta go with Duke. St. John's versus Kansas, definitely going with St. John's. Louisville versus Michigan State, I think Louisville might have the edge right there. Then UConn versus yep, easily UConn will beat UCF. Sorry Orlando, but you're not going to be there. Clemson versus Florida, easily Florida, defending champ. This one, McNeese State versus Nebraska. Nebraska's taking this one. UNC versus Illinois, I would definitely say UNC again. They always going to show up. Then Houston versus St. Mary's, easily Houston. Now we go to the West region. Arizona versus Utah State, easily Arizona. Wisconsin versus Arkansas, Wisconsin. BYU versus Gonzaga, BYU? Then Miami versus Purdue, yep, I would definitely go with the upset in Miami. Then Michigan versus St. Louis, easily going to be Michigan. Alabama versus Texas Tech. I'm sorry, Alabama, but Texas Tech might going to be. Actually, yeah, Texas Tech might have the edge right there. Tennessee versus Virginia. Woo. But I will get the edge right there to, this one. Then Iowa State. Tennessee should be the edge over Virginia. Then somehow, some way, Virginia's going to fuck it up. Unless you want Wright State to be pissing it off, but Virginia's going to be that type of team. So that's all my picks in the second round. Now we are going to be on the Sweet 16 slots. Oh boy. Y'all like to see what I'm actually doing right now. It's just like, Sweet 16. Duke versus St. John's, easily. Give me Duke. I hadn't even do that. Yeah. Analytics. You're suggesting pick. No, fucking Duke. Fuck. It's gotta be fucking Duke, man. And I know how people use this, but like again, it's gonna be fucking Duke. Duke might. I don't like the suggested pick on this one. I never knew the suggested pick even exists. But again, I don't give a crap about this suggested pick. So your suggested pick is just so bad. I don't pick this. And once again, I'll Louisville versus UConn, easily UConn. And yeah, I have Duke playing UConn. And in the South, I never done these suggested pick, but I don't give a crap. So yeah, in the South, I would definitely go with defending champ, easily. Nah, that was the wrong team. Houston versus North Carolina, UNC, because I feel like UNC is going to upset Houston. In the West, Zona versus Wisconsin, Zona. Then here, yep, I would definitely pick Miami. Miami might gonna push their way to play Zona. Then the suggested between Texas Tech. I think Tech might upset Michigan. I'm sorry, but you know, don't care. It's a 31-3. Actually, no, Michigan might do that one. Then this one, suggested pick Iowa State. So that's all. So that's all my picks on the Sweet 16. Now we're gonna go straight to the Elite Eight, and it's between Duke and UNC. Oh my God, fucking Duke in the. For that one, Arizona versus Miami. Think Miami's gonna go to the Final Four. I can see them going to the Final Four. Florida, the defending champ again. And I'm sorry, Michigan, but Iowa State might have to pull up the edge. Now for my Final Four, Duke versus Florida, defending champ. And the defending champ will be playing Iowa State. And now for the championship game. What did you think? Some people suggest that one, but I'm going against the suggestion. So if it's gonna be tied, I'll definitely thinking. Okay, this is gonna be close. I know this is gonna be close. I'll definitely say like 75 to 73. So that's gonna be 148 points. And I'm officially gonna be picking my bracket. And that is officially my bracket. You wanna see my bracket? So basically, here is my official bracket for March Madness, people. It is look like shit. To be honest, it looks like shit to me. But like, I try my best. I'm being to keep it a buck 250, try to go all safe. And you know, this is what you're gonna be seeing off of my Instagram. I have the Florida Gators winning the national championship. If it's a tiebreaker, 75-73 in a close match. So yeah, I am officially gonna be sharing this bracket. I am going to copy this. Copy. I don't know if I can actually print. What's the print? Oh, it's a PDF. I'll download the PDF. I'll download my PDF. And I download the PDF, and I know you can't see my crap. So yeah. This is my PDF file. And you know, give me out. I'll fluff that. Oh, okay. So, can I close this? Hold up, I gotta, you know. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm done with my bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the last thing is I want to talk about that I am officially going. Okay, last thing I want to talk about that I am officially going. Nope, that is not. Last thing that I'm officially talking about is this BMO Fanatics flag football moved to Los Angeles, announcing NFL stars and add Team USA's football to create the best flag football competition. It's a 5-on-5 flag football. 3 teams, one champion, and they will be filling. My older brother has sent me to this one, and it will be held this Saturday in LA, BMO Stadium, which is where where LAFC is technically playing since 2018. It's just adjacent to the Coliseum, and it'll be flag football at LA 28 Olympic Games. The competition will now feature 12 players, team, 2 comprising current and former NFL stars and other world-class athletes, and 1 featuring Team USA football and the country's best flag football players. The event is produced by Fanatics Studios and broadcast live on Fox Sports, Fox 1 and Tubi at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, and distribute internationally on the Fanatics YouTube channel. Okay, so they are announcing this one, so, founders, captains by Tom Brady and Jalen Hurts, and coached by Sean Payton. The Wildcats FFC will be captained by Jaden Daniels and Joe Burrow, and coached by Kyle Shanahan, Robert Saleh, and will serve the defensive specialist for both teams. And Brady, Hurts, and Daniels, and Burrow will draft 12-person team in a pool of 24 current and former NFL athletes, and including the announcers Saquon Barkley, Myles Garrett, OBJ, Rob Gronkowski, and Logan Paul. Newly formed inducted Hall of Fame legend Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald will be on the event, serving commissioners. The U.S. men's national, and I can't read all of this crap. So technically, it's an event for flag football, and that one, I'm definitely gonna go there because there is an event going on. It's gonna be elevate my. Oh yeah. I want to check the site, although the site's not good. Although the site's not really loading up. I'm sorry for it. There's still much about it, but my stream is laggy. Okay, so basically I have too much fun. I have too much fun. So yes, sorry we just ran out of time on this stream. We literally talk about the selection that's going on March Madness this year, as well as, oh wait, forgot, I was not activated. So sorry we just ran out of time on this stream. We talk about March Madness, the selection Sundays, and as well as the bracket challenge I fill out, and of course, the Fanatics flag football that I'm about to go there on Saturday. And also forgot the F1 race in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. They are both canceled due to the war with Iran. That I forgot to mention about that too, because due to safety reasons of the war, they have canceled the F1 race in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia in April. But that's basically all it about this. But yeah. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.